A South Dakota high school senior is educating others on farm safety, particularly grain bin safety, and it all started with an FFA project. Eric Thorstensen introduces us to Lauren Rolling, who recently put on an event in her home community about the topic. She's this week someone you should know.
Wake up, you go to the field, and usually dad or grandpa's combining.
Lauren Rolling has loved growing up on the farm.
I'm very proud to be on the 6th generation family farm, and I learn a lot every day from my grandpa, my dad, and my brother, and it's just a great experience to be a part of.
For Lauren, who's a senior at McCook Central High School, the topic of grain bin safety is important to her.
I started this project as an 8th grader in 2021, and I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do for an FFA agri-science project, and I talked with my dad about his grain bin safety practices and where he learns his practices from. Actions taken during grain bin entrapment, so whether they call 911 or they shut the auger off, and their preferred method of grain bin safety education. And that was really the big results that I found within this project was an in-person demonstration.
What she learned back then was that those grain bin safety practices were outdated. So she researched it some more, which eventually led her to putting on this event at the McCook County Fairgrounds. There was a grain bin simulator to show what can happen in that dire situation.
If you grab this like you're doing a pull-up and take little baby steps.
Eye-opening to see everyone, like how fast they got engulfed, and also when they got up and how hard it was to get up out of the grain because there's just so much pressure around your legs. And then when they got out, the impression of the corn kernels on their legs was also very interesting to see.
And when she did the grain bin safety agri-science project, that really inspired her to bring an event back to her community so she can really prevent a grain bin accident happening in this area, but also educate her neighbors, her friends, and mostly her family also to make sure that they stay safe.
Hopefully that's the only time that happens to me.
And she has a main goal in this.
Whether that's teaching them the education or them buying a grain rescue tube to eventually save a life, and that's really my big idea of this.
It is so inspiring to see Lauren in this project. She's a senior. To know that she started this project back when she was an 8th grader and won that major award at nationals was really, really cool. But to also see her pick it up later and continue the project forward just really goes to show what a strong FFA program and what a strong leader can do today in agriculture.
I really wanted to bring this to the forefront because as a woman in agriculture, I see how people are greatly impacted by women and how helpful we can be to our communities, and Farm Her is a great way and a great organization to really lead by example with women in agriculture.
After high school, Lauren plans to go to South Dakota State to go into an ag-related field or nursing, and the farm will never leave her.
I hope I inspire someone to foresee farm safety and even grain bin safety someday. I hope someone keeps promoting this, and I as well will keep promoting grain bin safety as a whole. I definitely really want to come back to the farm and keep going on to generations of more to come after, and also just being a part of the Rolling Farm.
Near Salem, Eric Thorstensen, Dakota News Now.
Lauren's research got her a first place finish at the National FFA Convention back in 2021. As always, if there's somebody you think we should all know about, please email nomination to news@dakotanewsnow.com.